everybody, let's get straight into the video. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, taking a pea size and putting that all over my T-zone. For this video, I am reviewing the Matte Made Foundation by Covergirl in the shade M10. For my brows, I'm using Billion Dollar Brows Eyebrow Pencil. To wipe off any excess, I'm using micellar water, the pink one from Garnier, and a cotton pad. Everything that I used on my face and the shades, I will put down in the description box below. For concealer, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer in light medium. I'm using this to sharpen up my brows, specifically the edges on the bottom of my eyebrows. This brush is from Hat Top Brushes that I bought from Amazon. I will link that down below too. It comes with a set of 14 brushes, I believe. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus eyeshadow primer and using my finger to apply that on my eyelids. Using the BH Cosmetics Golden Gal, I am putting that on my eyelid to set it and double as a transition color. For the brush, I'm using this creased brush from Glamour Dolls. After setting my lids, I will be taking this pinky brown color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Adding that color to my crease and blending that into the transition color. Moving on to my Rosé in the Air Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette, I will be taking the darker red and adding that on the outer corners of my eyelids and focusing on that area, blending that out just from the half of the lid to the outer corner and blending that in. I want a matte pale color to add for the rest of my eyelid, so I'm taking the pale color from the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. It's the only matte shade on there. You don't have to use the shadows that I'm using in this video. You could use whatever that's similar to the color. Now I'm taking a metallic glittery cranberry brown color, but you can use any metallic that you want. I'm adding that on the middle of my eyelids to blend with the pale color and the dark red color. I will be applying the M10 all over my face and I will be back for concealer. For concealer, I'm using Shape Tape in light medium. It's a little bit too light on me, but I made it work. For my sponge, I'm using the e.l.f. sponge. It's my favorite by far because it's so easy to clean and it gives a flawless coverage. I'm adding concealer one under eye at a time because I do crease and I'm making sure to set this right after I add the concealer. I'm using the Y11 brush to set the under eye with Wet n Wild Megaglo, the highlight color. I love this because it gives like a filter look. Now adding concealer under my nose and blending that out with a R32 Morphe brush. And again setting that with the Megaglo highlight. I have the Caramel Toffee palette. Lastly, adding concealer on my chin, cupid's bow, and nose, blending that out and setting it with the same powder. Taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder, I will be taking a Wet n Wild brush and just adding a sheer coverage of powder all over my face. It's a Forever 21 brush, not Wet n Wild. I don't know why I said that. Luxie 141 With this small angled brush, I will be taking the color Hunts from Jaclyn Hill palette. It's like a tomato ketchup color, and I will be adding that on the lower outer corner of my eyes, and I will be buffing that into the top, blending that all together. 111. Using this small Luxie brush, I will be adding the inner corner highlight. I'm taking a frosty white pale color for the inner corner, dotting that first, adding that pigment, and then I will be blending that to highlight the inner corner and also adding that on the lower lash. For blush, I'm taking this reddish blush from Tarte. It's the Amazonian 24-hour clay in the color Fiesty. Using my go-to blush brush, it's the Lisa Frank / Glamour Dolls brush, and just adding that on my cheeks. For bronzer, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Golden Gal bronzer contour. I add that on the contours of my cheeks and I bring it down so that it matches my neck as well. I add that on my forehead. Whatever floats your boat, add as much contour as you want or as less as you need. For my nose contour, I always use my Ben Nye pressed powder in taupe with my furless brush that I got from Ipsy. It's just a fluffy brush, and I use this to contour. I like to start from my eyebrows all the way down, and I just blend all of that. And if you added a little bit too much, don't worry, you could take your powder and just go over it to lessen the darkness of that contour. For eyeliner, I want a long wing, and I'm using the e.l.f. black felt tip liner. After eyeliner, I will be curling my lashes and adding Glossier mascara. I love this mascara because it separates your eyelashes very beautifully and it lengthens it and it never clumps. And I love how it's waterproof too. For false lashes, I'm using the Ardell Wispies, and for the eyelash glue, I'm using the Kiss Lash with Aloe. It's my favorite one. For highlight, I'm going in with the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3, just taking one of these shadows from there and using that as my highlight. For lip gloss, I'm using the Wet Cherry Gloss by Lime Crime. I'm only taking a tiny dab of this, and I'm not wearing any lipstick, just the gloss, and it emphasizes my natural lip color and gives me that shiny gloss. Here is the final look, and I will be back for the 5th hour and the 6th hour of wearing this foundation.
So here's the foundation in my actual room light. I'm creasing on my under eyes, but the foundation still looks really good. I have oily skin and just a tiny sliver oily right here and over here. Let me look at my mirror. Yeah, my makeup still looks really good. I accidentally rubbed under my nose. But other than that, and I scratched myself because I forgot that I had makeup on, but looks good. Right now it is 9:40, and I'll see you guys at 10:30 before I wash off this makeup.
Hey everyone, I'm back. It is now 10:20. Oh look, I just scratched myself. I'm creasing right here. Doesn't matter though. Let's take a close-up look.
Pretty much the foundation stayed intact, still blurred and still matte. I think I'm just a tiny bit oily right here, but it's not noticeable. Under my nose is coming off, but that was from concealer. My face is still matte and still looks good.
It held my makeup so well. The foundation still looks matte, and it looks nice and smooth and blurred. I should have recorded when I put on the foundation, but I did notice like little white dots all over my face, and I forgot to add that in the video. I thought it was my beauty blender, but it is the foundation. You'll be able to brush it off, but still I saw white dots. Overall, I really love this foundation. I've tried it a few times already, but I wanted to film it and show you guys what it looks like after 6 hours. Looks smooth here, it looks smooth everywhere.
The only areas that don't have any more concealer or foundation is where I added concealer.
So basically everywhere else looks great. My blush and my bronzer is still intact. The highlight is still intact. My nose is a little bit oily, but more like a dewy look on my nose area.
Thank you guys so much for watching my 6-hour CoverGirl Matte Made M10 wear test. Let me know how you like this foundation. I really want to try the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I want to try that one next.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please subscribe and follow me on my Instagram if you'd like to see more of my looks, tutorials,